Okay, welcome to the first shot, or probably the last one, we don't know. That depends of your support, obviously, and because we don't have too much budget, so probably is the first and the last one, so you need to enjoy this. In our show, in the show of today, we're gonna talk about a moment that marked the history, uh, the history of the sport, obviously. We're gonna do something like let's go back to the past and talk about this moment, this specific moment who marked the history of the sport, and obviously for me because it was important because it's our favorite sport. So okay, let's gonna begin. So okay, do the exercise with me. We're gonna back to the past in our imagination. So think that. Okay. Today I want to talk you about Conor McGregor. Probably a lot of you know him because he's a popular man.
45er right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're not. Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
And have a lot of reputation, obviously. So for the people who don't know him, that's the reason why I'm here. So Conor McGregor is an Irish fighter, um, specifically in mixed martial arts. Uh, on July 14 of 1988. Yep. So Conor, I told you before that Conor is very popular because he has created an impressive reputation, and not only thanks to his talent, also he's a natural showman. He's a people who he's a person who love the polemics and the controversies, and he loves being in the mouth of the people. Yeah, so I think that you can know Conor. He's well known for never being silent or inactive. We can know that in his press conference, or in his when he goes out to the street. Um, see, with this fans, we can see that Conor is a natural showman. So production here, we're gonna show you here a short videos showing you that. So here you go.
You know, I feel Eddie. I've nothing against.
Careful, be careful.
I've nothing against Edward. Oh whoa, oh whoa.
Careful.
What you gonna do? Oh whoa. You gonna do something over there?
Be careful.
Shut your fucking mouth. I run New York. I run this whole shit. And Mystic Mac predicts I'm gonna KO you inside one round.
Okay, you see what I mean? So I probably think that you sometime heard about him. So the Irish come from a very humble origin in his country. Uh, we also know that he came to the United States at the age of 20 years. Yep. So uh, he comes to America for in the search for a prosperous future because in Ireland his family and him was throwing about was throwing in several years that has a lot of bad situations. So when he come to the United States, he was a food delivery man. Yeah, so obviously he don't have money, so he goes work all day and back to the sleep. But in Ireland, he was known because he loves fight. he his parents every time has a lot of problems with him because he fought with his parents or the people in Ireland. Yeah, so when he come and he was a food delivery man, in his free time he dedicated himself to practice mixed martial arts, but only like a hobby, because in the United States this sport was known, but in Ireland, obviously this sport don't come yet, like in South America, obviously. So he dedicated himself to practice mixed martial arts until there was a moment when he saw that he had a future in the sport. But when he stopped working, he will lose his income and his support could not be paid. So here is when the story turns a, a polemic way, or an interesting way. So uh, here's when comes another character to the story. So here goes to the story. His partner, Dee Devlin, who plays production, put the image of her. She decided to make an effort and began to cover the expenses of Connor. Obviously, she was his lover, his girlfriend. uh, so in so when Connor lose his job, uh, was Dee who take the decision to effort this passion of Connor. So he comes to training more stronger in the gym, and obviously their coach saw a lot of future and potential in him. In 2008 was the opportunity for Connor to take the big leap, and with an impressive debut, Connor increasingly attracted attention. So until in 2013, the UFC, the most important company of the sport, uh, give him the opportunity to fight.
Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr.
Connor relaxed and smiling.
Oh no! He slapped him!
Like that! Conor McGregor is the new UFC featherweight.
So, after analyzing the history of Conor McGregor, we can speak specifically of the moment in which the history of the sport changed. Like I say, yeah. So it all happened in November 12 of 2015. No, 2000. No, sorry, 2016 at UFC 205. Yeah, yeah. The UFC called his pay-per-views events with a number, accord a line, accord numbers, and this fight happens in UFC 205. Yep. So um, this event was in the most popular arena in the world. I think that you know it. Sorry, that is the Madison Square Garden. I'm gonna show you image because you have internet and Google. You can search. Yeah. So in this place, the arena had more than 100,000 people, spectators, not counting the thousands of people who watched it if in streaming. So never before uh, a fighter will be a champion of two weight categories at the same time. Yeah, so Connor to fight had to climb more than 15 kilos to to have the opportunity to have the opportunity to fight for the other title. And why is the story of Connor so special? You want to think that? Why this kind of people is so special? It turns out that Connor fought against social paradigms about fighters who are aggressive, unintelligent people, and that it's not a job. Let me tell you a date, no, something spectacular. According to Forbes, is in the top 10, yeah, in the top 10 of the athletes with more money in the world. Uh, when 10 years ago was an illegal immigrant in the United States, homeless and working in homes, escaping his country after abuse and being surrounded by misery, in addition to seeking that his family had money to support themselves, right? So we're gonna focus in that specific night. It was 11 o'clock at night, and it was time for the main event. Sorry if I look emotional, but was an important night to me, like a fan. Yeah. So the atmosphere began to get tense in the arena, and in this way the public welcomed the two fighters. The Irish people was majority in the arena because Connor in Ireland is like the president. Is like Cristiano Ronaldo are for he's for Portugal, what Maradona is for Argentina, if you know what I mean. So the two left entered the octagon and were ready for the referee. The bell will ring. Yeah, because in MMA when the fights begin, knows the call the ring. Yeah, so Connor is well known for starting to win the fights from press conference, like I said you before, as he plays with the minds of his opponents, and Eddie Alvarez was no exception. I'm gonna show you a short video about that confrontation that made Connor to Eddie Alvarez. So, confidence and security are synonymous with Conor McGregor. You need to know that. And this has been demonstrated. Sorry, I look so. Sorry, has been demonstrated since the beginning of the fight. In the beginning of the fight, we can see in Conor the hungry of power and the hungry of title that he had. Uh, okay, the first round was a total domination of the Irish, and the spectators did not know how the American had survived because in the first round Conor connected a strong hit with his hands and his legs. Was amazing that the work that the Irish did the work that the Irish did. So, but everything ended in the second round where Eddie Alvarez fell knocked out and the Irish market the story. I'm gonna show you when Eddie goes to the ground. And this is the moment where Conor became the first champion of two categories at the same time. It was amazing, really. But so to end the video, I want to do a conclusion. Obviously, in my opinion, this moment is very important. Not only for my favorite sport, obviously, which are mixed martial arts, but because of the history behind Conor, like I told you before. So it's like a history of revenge, and that you need to dream it. If you dream it, you can do it. So that's like the principal phrase of Conor. So I hope that you had enjoyed the video, that you has known the history of Conor, who are an impressive fighter, and not only a fighter, is a man who has a lot of controversy and is too much popular, and obviously had a lot of money, like I said you before. So nothing more, nothing more words to say. I hope that you had enjoyed the video, and probably is the last one. I don't know. So nothing more. Thank you for watching.
Getting better here in this round, though.
Oh, man.
Until then.
Oh, he's done. He's done.
It is over.